Hello, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Victor once again. It's another day, so we have another scholarship. So, if you've not subscribed, this is probably a very good time to do so because I'm sure that you'll enjoy the materials on this channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. It is yet again another wonderful opportunity. So, today we are in the UK in search of fully funded graduate opportunities, and we are particularly looking at Ulster University in the UK. I believe this university is based in Northern Ireland, which is a part of the United Kingdom. But they also have a branch in Birmingham, I believe, as well. So this is a well-known university with wonderful educational opportunities. But before I show you these opportunities, let's get some words from our sponsors, Uni Accor. Today we're being sponsored by Uni Accor. UniAccor is a well-known student accommodation service. It provides affordable accommodation for students in over 10 countries around the world with over 3 million beds. So in case you're looking for accommodation, affordable accommodation, clean accommodation close to universities, I think you should use this service. And of course, they have different range of accommodation, including studios, including ensuite, shared accommodation, depending on the one you're actually looking for. So please try as much as possible to use their service if you're looking for student accommodation globally, and you wouldn't regret it. And of course, the link to UniAquo will be in the description box of this video. So please look at it and enjoy affordable accommodation for your studies. So let's continue. All right, guys, we're back, and I'll take you first to the English language requirements and then show you funded opportunities at this university where you get your tuition, total or full tuition. You get a living stipend of over £18,000 per annum. So let's begin with the English language requirements. As you know, certain universities, international universities, require students or applicants to take some English language qualifications to prove their English proficiency. And the general exams usually are the likes of TOEFL or the IELTS. That's the International English Language Test System. I believe that's the full meaning. But these exams are often very expensive and difficult to take as well. Not because they're difficult in themselves, but because the preparation, the cost, and everything makes it a little bit hard for students, especially those coming from the global south. But I'm happy to announce to you that there are alternatives, that this university also accepts other English language qualifications. And these qualifications are categorized according to different countries. You can see here, if you're from Cameroon, they accept GCE level with grade C at the minimum. So I'll go straight to my countries, a very long list here of different countries, and I'll go straight to Nigeria. There's also India here, by the way. I have a number of Indian subscribers here. Hello, I hope you're doing well. So if you have this qualification, you do not need to submit any of the English language test. Just submit this one and you'll be fine. So I can see Kenya already on the way. Yes, I think I saw one Kenya. That's Kenya. That's good. So check for your qualification as well if you're from Kenya. Great. Kenyan certificate in secondary school education, grade C. That's good. Or grade C or grade B, depending on what your course requires. So let's move down to Nigeria. Let's see. For Nigeria, most students take WAEC or NECO. WAEC is the West African Exam Council, and NECO is the National Examination Council, I think, organization, if I'm correct. So that's it. And look at what they require from you. So a C6, and here they said there is no time limit. And if you're submitting this result, also submit a scratch card containing a pin. So they can use that pin in your scratch card to check your results. Those who take these exams, they know what I'm talking about. To check your results online, usually you need a pin. You have to get a card, a WAEC card or a NECO card with a pin behind it. So while you're sending your WAEC result or your NECO result, also send the pin along. And you have to get a minimum of a C6. Some courses might actually require a C5 or a C4, depending on the course, depending on the kind of English proficiency they need. So that's it for English proficiency. And it's good news. You wouldn't have to write the IELTS or the TOEFL if you have one of those other qualifications. So let's move to the funded opportunities. So this is the website. Of course, I'll leave a link to this in the description box. And we're not doing self-funded because, well, at least for me, I never had the money before I started my PhD. So I was looking for fully funded programs. So just go straight to fully funded. But if you want to go for self-funded and you have the money, by all means, please go for it. But here we're looking at fully funded, everything covered scholarships. So let's continue. So fully funded, I've clicked on this and it gave 220 results. So there are 220 fully funded scholarships here at this university. And the good thing is that most of these scholarships here are from BSc to direct PhD. You do not even need to do a master's. If you have a master's, that's good. That's like an additional qualification. That might give you an additional edge, but you can move directly from a good bachelor's degree to a PhD. So you can see the list here, very lengthy, different disciplines. I'm already getting dizzy. The search result says it's 220. You can see how long it is. And I'm sure there's something here, locking in here, waiting for you. You can see how lengthy this is. Whoa, I'm getting dizzy already. So let's look for one or two and check the applications requirements, deadlines, and things like that. So just looking at this front page, you can get like a snapshot of the basic info about the topic. So here they've already defined the topic. Here they've already shown you the supervisor. Here they've shown you that it's a funded PhD. They've showed you the closing date, the area of specialization, the faculty the this PhD will be conducted. So we can go in details and see to get other things like how much does it cover, things like that, and the rest. So as I said, they are for different departments, different disciplines. You can also use this filter function to check the different disciplines as well. So let's see. Let's use this one as an example. Let's see. So here we go. So I'm not going to go into details about everything here, but I'll just show you the very important bits, and that's like the essential qualifications. So this requires a first class or upper second class honors degree in relevant field. And then it says here if you have a second class lower, you can make it up by getting a master's degree with a distinction. So it's usually a first class or a 2-1 to get it. But if you don't have any of these, get a second class lower and a master's. And then how much does it cover? So there are different kinds of scholarships that could be used to fund this this position or this scholarship. And check for the ones that are for international students and check the ones that are for home students. Like this one here doesn't make the distinction. So it's likely for everybody, but would you can always further confirm. But if you go down a little bit, some of them would say, oh, this is just for home students. I think this one says something about home students. You can see home rate here. So this particular one, Department of Economics, DFE, for this particular scholarship is for home students. But for these other ones up here, like the VC scholarship, these ones are for general, whether you're home or international, wherever you're coming from. You can always get more info from the professor as well. You can see our profile here. You can also get more info on the application process here and more details about finance for international students here. So all the relevant links are just there. Just sit down and digest the links. As I said here, you get your full tuition and you get the stipend. Yeah, it says 16,000, but in the vacancy, I think it showed 18,000. So probably it has been increased as well. And it gives you like a rundown of the cost of living. But by the time you get this amount of money or even more, it is more than sufficient to cover whatever things you need to pay um, for your living. So that's it for this. We might also go back there and check for other ones. Remember to use the filter function as well. Use the filter function to like select the department. Let's say law, for instance. So this is law, and there are 4 or even 5 of them here. And this says human rights and transnational justice. So let's just click on this and see what it says. So it gives you a rundown of what the research should be all about and those interested in this field. And then it also says something here about applicants are encouraged to contact potential professors in good time to discuss draft research proposal. So you have to come with a draft research proposal and discuss with the one of the professors on time and craft out something. So do that in good time and be mindful of the deadline. So if you have to craft out a proposal with the professor, you have to do that on time, and the deadline here is the 27th of February. So start as soon as you can. And of course, we'll go down there for funding as well. The normal 18K is here, and very similar to what we saw in the previous one. So there you have it, guys. Check for your own department. It's a very big university with different departments. In the social sciences, natural sciences, humanities, law, you can see computer science there, computing. You can see engineering here. There is history here. There's education as well. I think somebody from education department got this scholarship last year, or somebody from this YouTube channel rather got the scholarship last year in the education department of this university. Yeah, that's a better way to put it. So someone from this channel got the scholarship last year to study, to conduct research, PhD research, the Department of Education. So this is computer science. Check on your own, and hopefully you'll find something that suits you. And that's it, guys. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Yes, do not forget to subscribe. And of course, we've already talked about the English language requirement. There are waivers for people with these exams. As usual, we cannot wait to celebrate you. So start putting your documents together. The scholarship window, application window is not over for several other scholarships flying about. You can check the channel for other scholarships that are still open. Put your documents together, contact your referees if you need to submit reference letters, and of course, I'll see you at the top sooner than later. So, bye bye for now. Cheers.